नादरीन, आप देख रहे हैं क्राइम टाइम न्यूज। मैं हूं आपका दोस्त खैसर खान, ब्यूरो चीफ क्राइम टाइम न्यूज। हर तरह की खबर से जुड़े रहने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और देखते रहिए क्राइम टाइम न्यूज।
जय गणेश रक्ष मां, जय गणेश रक्ष मां। थैंक यू।
ఎన్నో వేల మంది విద్యార్థుల్ని తీర్చిదిద్ది వాళ్ళ జీవితాల్లో వెలుగులు నింపినటువంటి ఈ సందర్భంలో ఐ ఫీల్ ప్రౌడ్ అండ్ ఆనర్డ్ టు బి పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ సెలబ్రేషన్స్. ఒక యూనివర్సిటీ కేవలం విద్యను అభ్యసించడానికే కాకుండా ఇక్కడ చదువుకున్నటువంటి ప్రతి విద్యార్థి వారి జీవితాల్లో ఒక లైఫ్ స్కిల్స్ అనేవి ఇచ్చి సమాజానికి ఉపయోగపడే విధంగా వాళ్ళని గుడ్ సిటిజన్స్గా తీర్చిదిద్ది ప్రపంచవ్యాప్తంగా సొసైటీ డెవలప్మెంట్లో, పురోగతిలో, వెల్ఫేర్లో వారిని భాగస్వామ్యం చేయడంలో JNTU చాలా కీలక పాత్ర పోషించింది అని చెప్పక తప్పదు. అయితే నార్మల్గా యూనివర్సిటీస్ అన్నప్పుడు మల్టీ డిసిప్లినరీ అప్రోచ్లో ఉన్నటువంటి సందర్భంలో ఆ రోజుల్లోనే 1972లోనే ఒక టెక్నాలజికల్ యూనివర్సిటీ, సైన్స్ అండ్ టెక్నాలజీ మొత్తం సమాజంలో భవిష్యత్తులో కీలక పాత్ర పోషిస్తుంది అని చెప్పి విజువలైజ్ చేసి ఒక ప్యూర్ టెక్నాలజీ యూనివర్సిటీని ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేయడం, నేను kudos to the founders of this university and I pay my respects to all of them.
From a society which was hungry, which are having shortages, today we have plentiful of food and we are able to take it to all corners of our country. It's all because of the great effort which has been done. So now when you are going to write this, you have to, your new page, you have to look at what the present state, present political setup, present leadership is looking at. For that you should recall the speech of our Honorable Prime Minister in the 2015 or 16 Science Congress, where he said that this is the time for us to take science not only for generation of knowledge, but we have to take science out of laboratories, translate it into products, bring it to market. And hence he gave the call for major emphasis on innovation. Although the innovation decade was announced in 2010, but it was in 2015 that the innovation was given the high pitch, and that pitch has been responsible for what you are seeing today, the jump of India in the Global Innovation Index from 81 in 2015, today we are 42. This is the kind of growth that has taken place. The science and technology ecosystem in the country has become science, technology and innovation ecosystem. Thanks to the entrepreneurs like Dr. Mahender Reddy and others who have been advocating, pushing it, working towards promoting innovation in all walks of life. The point which Dr. Murthy said, the point which Dr. Chandrasekhar said, if we are looking at innovation, it cannot be in isolation of how we educate our children. If we don't educate them for translation, if we don't educate them in terms of taking the knowledge to the market, then the innovation will never be able. The importance of economy linked with the science and technology is what is the requirement. So far, and this is no criticism of all of us, because I am also part of your committee, our focus has been more on generation of knowledge, and my appreciation of the knowledge was among the peers by publishing papers and then getting kudos from various societies, from various international bodies, that yes, wonderful work has been done by Indian scientists in different fields. But none of that knowledge got transformed into various products, various goods, and as a result, our dependence remained largely on the foreign technologies in every part. Unfortunately, it continues even today in many cases. And that's why our Prime Minister's the largest focus is going to be on two terms, Atmanirbharta and sustainability. I think Dr. Murthy again mentioned about sustainability, school of sustainability you mentioned, and Dr. Mahender Reddy talked about entrepreneurial skill. I think these are the two major elements which are going to make a difference. So JNTU is going to write the next page for the next 50 years, so that when we have 100 years, or maybe even when we synchronize the next 25 years with the 100 years of India's independence, we should be able to look at whether we have kept pace in educating our children to that level where we would have seen them as entrepreneurs. As our Honorable Prime Minister says, we are not looking for job seekers, we are looking for job providers. So what you have to do today is to transform. And for that, I have only a couple of suggestions. While Government of India has come up with the new National Education Policy 2020, and those of you who have gone through the various features of the policy, it emphasizes on two parts: flexibility, multidisciplinarity, and larger focus on skill development. And a major point which has been brought out is to change the role of the teacher. The teacher cannot be a linear person teaching one-to-one students. It has to be student-centric, number one. Number two, it has to be a role which the teacher has to throw as a mentor, as a thought leader. And that is what Dr. Kalam also used to say, that the universities have to play a major role in the technology, in the society and development. And the teachers in the universities have to become the thought leader, the leader in technology, for providing the kind of mentorship our generation needs. I think JNTU has to now look at it in that particular format. The next 50 years has to be a place, something similar to what is happening in IIT Hyderabad, where there is a mentorship, there is a tremendous amount of focus on innovation and research. I would like to say a few words as far as the research is concerned. In our society transforming, from what I read in the literature, we used to be a hunter-gatherer society, and we became an agriculture society. So when I woke up in 1949, I also found that India was by and large an agriculture society. And I have seen Indian society transforming from agriculture to an industrial society with major inputs done by entrepreneurs like Dr. Mahender Reddy and many others who have been responsible for the industrial growth. Then of course we have also seen the growth of information society. We have all seen, we have been a part of that. And today we are all part of the knowledge society. This is also seen that this is a major impact has been due to the science and technology. And how the thing has changed, that also if you like to recall. The first policy was done on science. It used to be called science policy. And it was by Professor Kothari, if I'm not wrong. Then came another policy sometime in 80. I think it was Yashpal or something. It was also called science policy. But when it came in 2000, it changed to science and technology policy. And when 2013, the Department of Science and Technology came, it changed from science technology to science technology and innovation policy. Successful speakers have always come to ultimately that point, that today is the era of science, technology and innovation. So when you talk of science, technology and innovation, this is one thing which is also evident from the fact what our great leaders have said. Our Lal Bahadur Shastri said, because 1962 war we had gone through 1965 war, coming from defense circle, we have like to quote from that. He said, Jai Jawan. That was the time he said. And then he also said, Jai Kisan, because we had extreme food shortages in 50s, and we were responsible for, through the science and technology, the the green revolution, which led to reduction in the food shortages. So he said, Jai Kisan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. In 1998, when we did the nuclear explosion, Shakti Parishan, our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee said, it is Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan. He realized the value of science and technology for the growth of the society, and he gave major impetus. But we have not stopped there. The political leadership has been continuously urging that don't stop. It is only for the last many centuries you have seen that the science and technology is the one which has revolutionized the society across the globe. India is no exception. What you see after 1947, the growth of India in its entirety in terms of infrastructure in any sector, whether it is education, health, research, development, science, technology, pharmaceuticals, everywhere we have excelled nuclear energy, space, defense. It is due to the major contribution by all of you sitting here, who are the generation which were born after independence and maybe just before independence. So it is a contribution of all of you which has brought India to this kind of a status that our GDP, which when the Britishers left, was less than 2%.
Understand the history. What are the mistakes we made in the history? While we're all proud of the Industrial Revolution after the World War. Do you think whatever technology we developed during the revolution, were they correct? Do they really course correction? I practice chemistry, and I know urea was the first chemical made by Euler more than 100 years ago, and we're not mastered better than what he made.
778. Not even a compound wall. We used to one small building. I used to be a sales manager. So I used to drive all the way up to BHEL in Ramchandrapuram those days. What have you seen the change? Tremendous change. Buildings have come up, labs have come up, compound wall has come up. There's lots of greenery around. What more has happened is amazing students have been produced who made a mark on the global community. Number of them. I don't want to name any one of them, but it's all because of who? The faculty and various other stakeholders. We have luminaries here, starting off with your current Vice Chancellor, Professor Narasimha Reddy is here. There are several other Vice Chancellors who are also in the gathering today. And we'd like to acknowledge all of them to say because of their good work, Institute is what it is today. But equally important is just not the faculty, it's the staff, it's the lab assistant, it's the student, it's the parents, and most importantly, the society made what it is today. So join your hands and congratulate all of them for all the outstanding work that they have done.
We will be setting up the Photonics Brand Corporation in Telangana to developing the photonic technology. This program is expected to be a game changer for the next generation of networks such as 5G, superconductors, and presently Dr. Saraswat is the Chancellor of JNTU Delhi and member of NITI. We welcome you, sir.
The principal architect, he has credited with indigenous development of missiles with a mission